It's happened. Ever since I started YouTube, I've been asked to join the Hermitcraft server. And it's finally happened. I got an invitation a couple of months ago, and I accepted. That now means that I am part of 2 SMPs, which is going to be very difficult on the workload side, but I am so in over my head. I'm excited, I'm happy, but these guys are the real deal. These guys know Minecraft. You guys are going to be absolutely astounded by the level of incompetency that I have when it comes to this game. Part of the reason that I made the Evo server, which is exploring the old editions of Minecraft, is because that's where I'm at home, because I sort of started my Minecraft life playing the game in those versions, and as soon as creative became more prevalent and I got into building, I actually dropped survival Minecraft altogether, meaning my knowledge of anything beyond 1.7 is non-existent. So I'm going to learn a lot. I'm going to learn a lot about the technical side of things. I'm going to learn a lot about the new blocks. I mean, things like brewing, enchanting, all that kind of stuff is a new thing to me. So you guys are going to have to be a bit patient with me when it comes to this sort of stuff. So this is sort of the island, and I haven't yet explained what's going on in this season of Hermitcraft, and it's pretty exciting. We're going to need an awful lot of materials. Because I've had a little while to plan this, I have actually come up with the location that I want to go. So first of all, what is Hermitcraft? Well, it's basically Minecraft with friends in a nutshell. We're all going to be playing on the same server. However, there is a few special things about this series that I'm going to go over. But we've actually got to travel to the main island, and it's quite a long boat journey. So while I sail over there, I've made a little infographic to explain exactly how this series works for anyone that's a little bit confused perhaps about what's going to be going on. So, here we go. This is the Season 6 Hermitcraft map, and as you can see there's one big island, and this is where everything is going to be happening. Most people will be living on this island fairly close together, and other people may be close by so that they don't miss out on the action. The idea is that this is the central point of this season, and on this island it's separated into different segments. And if you settle in one of these biomes or in one of these borders, you're supposed to build in a different theme, meaning that you follow the block palette and try and match the general building style that's going on, so that we have very distinct lands throughout the island. For example, if you settle in the top of the island, that is the fantasy realm, so you might want to build sort of elven style or something like that. There's Aquatown, where you'll probably build underwater. There's Pirate Land. There's a shopping district, futuristic, modern, medieval, and industrial. Now, all of these cover most of the building styles that I know. The one that I'm least confident in, I would say, would be futuristic. And that's where I'm probably going to settle, in the north of the futuristic land, in the water, so I can try out a style that I'm not particularly strong at. But as time goes on, we're going to go and explore the other areas and build various different things. And it's very exciting, as everyone will have different bases and different builds throughout the island, and it should be really cool. I like this guy. I'm not at the base yet. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I think I'm on the island. It's kind of hard to know where to go. But I just found this, and I don't know why it's made me so happy. It's so funny. I like you. Okay, we are definitely in the middle of the island. I believe this is kind of near Aquatown. So the map is kind of hard to follow when you're actually here. My sense of direction is not too great, but I know that the place that I want to settle is over in the futuristic area. I have been sort of dabbling with a few ideas. If you guys want to see me settle in another area, now is definitely the time to leave a comment. Not before, not after I've already settled and made a load of stuff, but I do plan on sort of going around and building different things. I'm not entirely set on it, but because this is the 1.13 update, I want to spend a lot of time in the ocean itself and doing a lot of water-related building. And I think that would be a lot of fun. So, here is my area. Now, I've already had a conversation with my neighbor because I actually claimed this area ahead of time, and someone else had already claimed pretty much exactly the same area. And that would be Biffa, who has made a little cave up there, as I can see. So, this is the edge of the futuristic area that I was going for. I've got a few build ideas, but I don't want to share them just yet, just in case they don't happen. Now, what we need to find is a sunken ship, because I've had a really good idea on how to make a starter base in a very, very cheap way. And no, I'm not going to be doing a dirt hut. Unfortunately, I know that many people would love to have seen me make a dirt hut in my first ever episode of Hermitcraft, but we're not going to. We're going to be doing something a little bit more creative than just a dirt hut. But first, we need to kind of find this ship, and I can't see it anywhere. See if we can find... Ah, there it is, there it is. I knew that there was one around here. I just couldn't find it. So this is the ship that we are going to be claiming as our own. And it's right next to a chasm. Oh, how fantastic. So this little canyon here is going to... No. There's bubbles in there. I don't want to get dragged down. We're going to have to be really clever about this, because one little dive down here is all it takes for my bubbles to deplete completely. So this is going to be where we call home. But before we can do anything, we're probably going to need a bit more sand. The great thing about the technique that I'm going to be doing is that I genuinely don't need any decent tools whatsoever to be able to do it. Is that another ship over there? I can kind of see the outline of something, but it's kind of far away. So we'll leave that for now. I need lots of sand because I'm going to need some glass, and I'm going to need lots of sand itself. Hopefully that's all we need. I can't believe we've only been on the server a few minutes and we're already chock full of stuff. Now, the main thing that I need to find, actually, is a bunch of turtles, because if I can make a turtle helmet, that's going to give me the extra 10 seconds I need underwater, because it gives you water breathing. Unfortunately, I haven't seen many turtles at all. I think they might spawn only in certain parts of the ocean, maybe only in warm water. And this is cold water, you can tell by the colour of it. One thing that I'm a little bit worried about are the amount of bubbles that there are. Look at this, it's just free fish. And if you go across this, it's a bit dangerous because those bubbles will drag my boat down. So I've got to be careful and make sure I don't AFK on those things. And I've got to take care of these fellas. These are going to interrupt my life as well. I don't think he can get me. I think I'm pretty safe. Did they drop? They drop useful stuff, I think. Well, he's useless. Oh dear, it seems like there's quite a lot of these drowned around. At least they can't touch me while I'm here. Can they actually? Maybe if I just let him. No, I literally don't think he can touch me at all. So what I'm going to have to do is go over to the ship where this is. I'm going to have to make a little dirt tower, unfortunately, because I need a little platform for this to work. So we're going to go straight up. This is how this is going to work. So I need to make sure I make this the right size. I went AFK for a few minutes and I come back and I think I'm surrounded. You can't see them. Oh, but they're definitely there. Look, there he is. I don't think he can get me while I'm out of the water, which seems like a bit of a flaw. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. I can't get them either. This might seriously be a problem. Just as I kill one, another one floats to the surface, and that's not an exaggeration. Are they spawning around my ship? Because if that's the case, we might struggle to make this. So I think I need to act quickly, otherwise these guys are going to spawn around really fast. I haven't actually got a lot of resources now that I think of it. So I need to be quick about this, but I actually need to make a little trip down there because I need to make sure for this to work, it needs to be flat down here. It needs to be completely flat. And that's going to be much harder than I thought. Oh no, this isn't going to work, is it? I have to make... I'm going to have to make several trips just to get this flat. One block at a time. This isn't going to be good. This is going to take a long time, and I'm probably going to drown. This is a little bit tricky to set up, but once it's actually done, this should work a treat. I think I'm going to have to destroy all of these blocks as well with the fences and stuff. I need it completely flat. Ah, no. Ah, this is so difficult. Every step of the way, I'm getting mauled by these guys. Thankfully, they're not that smart. They're like kind of headbanging towards me. Like, it looks like they're dancing. Rock out, we are the drowned. Alright, down we go again. Couple more dives and we'll be completely finished. Well, not completely finished. We'll be ready to start actually working on this thing. Now, the reason I need it to be completely flat is because we're going to sink some sand onto this. It should make sense in no time at all. Maybe one more dive and we'll be good to go. So while I've been diving down, I've been leaving this to smelt me some glass because that's what we're going to need. But first, I need to make myself a bigger dirt platform on how this is going to work out. So this is a pretty creative way, I think, to make an underwater dome. But I'm actually going to have to destroy what I've... Bye, bed. My bed. That's going to be our circle there. So we've got this very, very... I don't think I've ever made such an ugly platform made out of various different... Hey, my bed's back! I'll have to get that later. For some reason, items sink all the way to the bottom and then just float up again. It's amazing. Right, so this one is our center block. So if I'm correct, and I'm not, usually, we need to make 3 blocks. Now, I need to make sure that this dome is going to work. So I actually need to make it one smaller than the final product. Okay, so as it stands, this is the current sphere, although because it's so small, it won't really look too spherical. So as this falls, the idea is that it will fall exactly in this shape that I've made here. And in order to make it more spherical, I'm going to have to take a few liberties. So I think probably going to have to leave it at that. It will look a bit better because the glass is going to go on the top of this. So this is only the interior space. So imagine that this sand is air. Once it falls down, the glass is going to be placed on top of this, like so, underwater. These drowned, man. I think that these drowned really are spawning very close to me. Or do they just spawn in the ocean in general? I'm so lucky that they're pretty bad. I haven't come across any with a trident yet, so I'm not too worried at the moment. Oh no, there's a little imp fella. Let me get this dirt block, and then we can fight. Okay. Come on, little fella. Oh. Ow. No. No, trident man. Ah, that just bounced off me. Okay, I might be in trouble here. I might be in serious trouble here. There's a trident man coming for me. I think a lot of people that are into Hermitcraft will be like, why haven't you got any armor? Because I want to make a house first. Make a beeline for the boat. Make a beeline for the boat. I don't think he can get me. Ow. Those tridents really hurt. Ah! No! No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. This is not good. This is not good. This is terrifying. This is genuinely terrifying. I think I should play it safe and maybe sleep for the night. I really hope that this guy under here drops a trident because I haven't actually played with the trident very much. Let's go. Where? He's vanished. They've gone. Oh, no, they haven't. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Oh, no. Oh, you monster. At least my stuff's going to come back to the surface. Now, where's the sword? All I've got to get is my sword. Man, that's really gone all over the place. Maybe I can just take the stone sword and go for them. Where are they? Where are they? Where is he? I can't see him. He's there. Oh, this is not fair. This is ridiculous. Okay, I see him this time. Let's go straight for him. Don't even let him. I got him. This is actually awful. These are no problem. These guys are not a problem whatsoever. But these trident fellas. Oh my goodness. Now, did he actually drop a trident that I can pick up? That's what I want to know. Can I not do anything with that? I don't know how it works. That looks like I can pick it up, but I don't think I can. Once we get to the bottom of this pillar, we can release the sand. And then we can actually get on with this episode. I can hear one. Please don't be a trident fella. Oh no, I don't want to die. Alright, last little bit. Last little bit. Alright. That's flat. Flat enough for me to work with anyway. And then we can release it. Hopefully. Down it goes. Bit by bit. Now, as it falls, it should fall directly into place. Oh, no. No, 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 no. You are joking. I've never seen such a sad sight in my life. What's happened is the sand has fallen on slabs and it's broken. Ah, you can see exactly where it was. This is a nightmare. And now there's another drowned after me somewhere. Oh, no. Okay, I have finally done it. I've gone down and changed everything, so it now should just be a case of letting it all drop into place. There it goes. No disasters. Oh my goodness, this was... I've now learnt quite a few things. I mean, I kind of knew that sand broke on slabs, but I just didn't realise there was so many down there. It looks like everything is correctly falling into place. Now, hopefully there's no drowned down here again, because they are absolute nightmare. Okay, so all we got to do is take our glass, and we build the sphere around it. Oh, no. So we just make our way around, placing the glass around the perfect sphere that we made out of sand. Or it's not actually a perfect sphere. No. All we got to do is fix up the top and leave a hole in the middle. That's the main thing, leaving a hole in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're 1 block short. Okay, so I haven't actually tested this, but the theory should hold. I think we should just go for it. Okay, this is everyone. We're going for it. Dive down as fast as we can. Ah! And then we dig down. 3. And then we make that. Yes! Whew! We made it. And then all we got to do is remove the sand from inside this glass dome, and we have ourselves a little air bubble. This is brilliant. Now, I've shown this on a video before, but I've never actually done it in survival myself. I just made sure that the actual technique worked, and it's actually done pretty well. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't for all those drowned mobs everywhere, I think this would have been a really, really quick way to do it. So what we got to do now is remove that, and we done it. Oh, this is beautiful. This is actually wonderful. We're going to have to delete all that mess up there. I need a way out. I need a way out. That is for sure. I need a way out. But for the time being, we can work with what we've got. So underneath here is what we're going to work on next. So we're just going to fill this with sand and start clearing out this shipwreck. And then we're going to have a place to make a base. Oh, this is so cool. I absolutely love this. I have definitely made the right decision making an underwater base. This is going to be so cool. We've got a lot of work to do now to make this livable. The problem is we've got to clear out the water from all of these little nooks and crannies, because all of this is like upside down staircases and you can actually put water in them now. The thing is, I actually genuinely feel like I'm physically shoveling out water with this bucket. It really does feel like it. I guess that's kind of realistic in a way, but it's taking a very long time. Hold on. I didn't know that this went round chest. Now, obviously, because this is... Whoa! Whoa! This was a gold mine. Oh my goodness. How many iron? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ingots. 5 emeralds. A bottle of enchanting. Loads of iron nuggets. 2 gold ingots and some lapis. That's incredible. Now, why has that got water around it? There we go. It takes a seriously long time to get anything out of here because the water is so persistent. I really need like 10 empty buckets to make any dent in this. There we go. I think that's it. I think that's the entire thing cleared out. We don't have a lot of space here, that's for sure. How do we make this? Maybe we can make a way in with signs? Yes, they still do block air, but only if you don't place them on a full block of water. So we can go in and out of our base now as we please. Look at that. Not too shabby. I mean, it doesn't look like the best thing in the world, but you know what? I'm pretty happy with it. Because that's all we need for the time being. I know that it has a long way to go. It has a long way to go. And this is only a temporary base. But boy, I have definitely learnt my lesson. Just make a dirt house. Just make a dirt house, Grian. Don't do this to yourself. Do you know how long? I kind of don't want to admit how long I've spent on this. If I'm being honest, I don't want to admit it. I can't get over how beautiful this is. Now, is there actually anything here that I can utilize? Oh my goodness, it actually goes in further. Oh, ah! Leave! No, that's where that noise was coming from. Okay, so I think there's a little room down here with a little drowned in. He's right there. So we can go ahead and get him. And we actually have another extra room that we can empty out. This is brilliant. There we go. There's nothing. Oh, there is something in the chest. We're actually pretty good on space. I thought this was going to be way more cramped in than it was. Well, then it is. I thought this was going to be really, really tight. It is a little bit tight, but we're actually discovering more and more rooms as we go along. I got to admit, this is a pretty cool first base, though. As far as dirt houses go, this one's pretty cool. I was seriously hoping for a full-sized one, but I'm going to have to settle for the half size. And to be honest with you, I'm not too upset because, well, this took a really, really long time to sort out. Like, we're talking in excess of an hour and a half just to get to this point here. And I'm not sure I can take it anymore. So this is pretty cool. Now we need to go and actually get ourselves some resources as we have a base of operations. But there is a buried treasure map which I am struggling to resist the urge. If I look at it, I can see the treasure map. I might go and get that another time. So maybe we'll keep that for later. It doesn't have to be where we sort of settle indefinitely. We can keep it simple for the time being. I'm easygoing. I'd love to hear what you guys think. There's probably one thing that you should know about me, is that I'm not like the other hermits. You see, I'm a little bit different. I don't do things perhaps the most efficiently or the best way. My goal here is to have as much fun as possible. Okay? I do build a lot, that's true, but I mainly want to have the best time that I possibly can on this server. And I don't yet know what that means exactly. It could mean very many things. So let's try and head down into a cavern. Let's ditch some of our stuff and head down into a cavern. I haven't actually got much food, so this is probably a terrible idea, but we're going to go anyway. What's that old saying? Don't dig straight down? I think we can forget about that. Can we see anything useful? Is there any cave systems? Don't want to go too far. Look, there's my boats! My boats that sank. Well, here it is. This is the ravine. Doesn't seem to be much here, apart from some seagrass and some magma blocks, which we're going to collect. Right now, though, I want to kind of focus on finding some diamonds. And this is actually a pretty good place to start, because this here this is Y13, more commonly known as diamond level. So as long as we sort of start strip mining, we should find some stuff. To kind of give you an idea of just how far removed I am from being up to date on Minecraft, let alone Hermitcraft, just Minecraft, this is the first time I'm using dual wielding. That's how, like, old school of a player I am, and just how long I've been building for. I've never properly used dual wielding. I mean, I could have many times. I guess I just don't find it that enjoyable. I get a bit confused. I don't know. I'm just a bit rubbish, basically. Now, I've not done too badly for myself. I have not found a single diamond, yet I've got a stack of lapis and a stack of iron ore. Exactly to the mark, I might add. So I need to make myself a few more pickaxes because we need diamonds. And the reason we need diamonds is because I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to be the new hermit that doesn't know what they're doing. I want enchanted stuff because from what I can tell, almost every single person gets loads of diamonds, has entire diamond gear, and has basically built an entire city in their first episode. And I don't want to get left behind. So I've actually done a fair amount today, and I'm still not finished. There's something that I desperately want to do, but I haven't got the things that I need yet. I actually need to go to the Nether. I've done a lot of resource getting. Look at all this iron. I have already spent my diamonds on these pitiful tools. I did so much mining but didn't get anywhere. So let's take a look at my ship. I have actually made this as thin as it can possibly get, utilized as much space as I can, and this is the result. I think I've done pretty well. You can tell that this is really pushing the limits with all of these staircases and slabs, and I've even used some trapdoors to try and make it look a bit more homely. This is my little area down here, and the reason I've put a door here is, one, I don't really want people going down here, and two, it's not really in the ship theme. So this is actually the bottom of the ship as it sits right now, and I've just been digging this out because this is where I need to put the Nether portal. But I need to go and get the obsidian in order to do that. I've got my hands on 14 obsidian, and that's it. We are going to the Nether. Okay, we're ready. Let's go. I desperately do not want to lose my levels. It's taken me a long time to get to this point. Ooh. And we're here. Might as well take some mushrooms. What I actually came to get my hands on wasn't quartz, but we will need to strip that out. It's actually soul sand. I need soul sand in order to do what I'm hoping to do. How did I get this soul sand so easily? Where did this come from? No, seriously, I didn't mine this. Just what's going on here? I just came through the Nether, and there's 5 soul sand in my hand. I didn't mine it. What on earth? I guess that's one of life's great mysteries, but seriously, you saw it from start to finish. Didn't have any. Whenever I've built something in Minecraft, I've always taken for granted how hard it is to get quartz, or how much of a grind it is to get quartz. I always use it because it's one of the best white blocks, and it's got the slabs and staircases and stuff. But I've not really considered enough how much of a pain it is to get. I honestly, yeah, I really should take more care, because grinding this one out, not great. But hopefully over time, if we just visit here every now and again, we will get what we need in the quartz department. I'm going to be needing a lot of concrete. A lot of quartz, a lot of white blocks, a lot of dyes. It's going to be very, very interesting. But that's all I actually needed to get from the Nether. There's something I desperately want to try. Wait a second. Oh no. I've ended up in someone else's base. Oh no. What's going on here? There's a chicken farm already. Oh my goodness, what on earth? This is what I'm talking about. I'm in way over my head here. They've already got a massive chicken farm going on. Where am I? Oh. The Wren hole. I'm guessing that's Wren Dog. He's part of the hermits. Thank goodness I brought a boat with me. I'm not entirely sure where I am. Did that just vanish? Oh, my boat's back in my hand. So we're not actually anywhere near our base right now. We need to head this way. And I think over to the right. What on earth is this? Who is that? What's going on? There's already so much stuff happening. Is someone building a boat? It's only episode 1. Calm down. I just took That is Zombie Cleo. I just took over a shipwreck and you're already building a boat. I'm in way over my head on this series. Actually, while we're here on the way back, we're actually not too far away. Our base is just over there. The sunken ship is just over there. Now, I know that it's not modern. That's the main thing. It is not modern in the slightest. But we are close to Pirate Island, which is here. This is where Good Times with Scar is building. And as you can see, he's already started landscaping the entire area. Thought we could just take a little look around while we're here. So, lots of cobblestone, lots of sandstone. I mean, it doesn't actually take long to get your hands on this stuff, so this probably didn't take him too long. He's actually down there, so I wonder what he's actually gone and made. It's pretty cool, but he's only a few hundred blocks away from me, like a short boat journey, and he would run straight into me. I have no idea how you get into his base. He hasn't hidden it already, have you? Oh, he's actually living in a cave right now. What? What was going on there? He just drowned in front of us. He was right there looking at us. I was just visiting the base and I thought it was really cool. And he was just... Okay, look at this. Good guy Grian picking up someone's stuff. Isn't that nice? Look at this. He ended up... When he died, he went all the way back to spawn. Look at that. Good guy Grian just put his stuff in a chest for him. Now that's super out of character for me, as everyone knows, because this is slightly different from the Evo server. If you guys watch my Minecraft Evolution series, you guys know I am a troublemaker, a big troublemaker. And it's not that I'm not going to cause mayhem, I definitely am. I'm the newcomer here. These guys all know each other, I don't know them, I don't want to come rushing in and just causing an absolute scene. We've got to ease them into it, okay? We've got to ease them into the mayhem. There we go. Just so that he knows exactly where I stand on these matters. Here's your stuff from Good Guy Grian, who won't prank you one day. There we go. I'll just leave that where it is. Let's head on back to the base, because there's one thing I want to try before we head off. And next episode, I'm going to be looking at trying desperately to get my hands on a turtle helmet, which means getting scoots. Now, the way I do that is I have to look after baby turtles until they become big turtles. And that's not as easy as it sounds, or as laborious at any rate, so that's going to take some time. But for now, we've got ourselves settled. We've got a huge amount of stuff. I've been mining for hours, and we've got ourselves half a shipwreck that one day we're going to turn into a modern, futuristic masterpiece. And down we go. Can I save it? Can you save it? If I push it, can I save it? No. Bye-bye. I think throughout this series, we're going to have a lot of boats down there at some point. Ah, home sweet home. Okay, so what I wanted to do is no easy task. You see, what I want to do is have an open entrance of water. And that is tough, okay? Really tough. Because the water physics do not want to work in my favor. Ever. So we're just going to make something really rough at the moment. A proof of concept here. So the main thing is, we don't want to have too much water in here. We just want a quick entrance and exit. So the main thing is, if we hop out here, we want to create sort of a lip that goes across like this. And then that leaves us, or actually I might need to create a little bit more. If I create a little bit of a thing here, because we want this to be air to begin with. Hopefully this will work out. And then we take this away. Oh, that's brilliant. I think that is roughly what we want. We just want a big wall of water. Now, here's the tricky bit. We're going to have to get rid of this stuff. And we want to add in soul sand, because soul sand gives off bubbles that go up. So I think you might have worked out where this is going. If you just give me a second, all I need to do now is fill in the water at this point. I could take water from... What? I thought I could take water from anywhere. That might be a little bug. So, the idea is, all we got to do now is make a quick boat. Okay, so I got my boat. This is gonna, if this works, I'm gonna be so pleased. So this is our little entrance. We go out. What happened? Oh, I hit the ceiling. Oh no! I didn't think this through. I'm too far over. That's not good. Okay, so we know that it roughly works. We're gonna have to try widen this out. Okay, we got a seriously good looking bubble column going on. So, in theory, we take the boat out, like so. Oh, this is brilliant. Look at that! Look at that! Absolutely perfect. And you know what? We can actually turn that off at some point. If we, like, get ourselves loads of pistons, we can make that be toggleable. So we can, like, have a little underwater launch pad, essentially, which is brilliant. So I think that's probably where I'm going to have to end my first ever episode of Hermitcraft. Now, this one has been a little longer than I usually would make my videos, and that's because I actually have to go away for 4 days. I've really enjoyed making this first ever episode. I really have. Maybe it's just the excitement of the new version, but this is going to be so much fun. I can't wait to see what we do. I've got some big plans, and I'm not going to spoil them all now. So this really came at a bad time, because I just want to play more, and I want to upload a bit more regularly than once a week. So unfortunately, it will be a little bit of a wait before number 2 comes out, but hopefully I won't be too far behind. I bet when I get back, everyone will have already basically completed the game. It'll all be, the entire island will be colonized and full of buildings left, right, and center, which I think will be quite funny. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone. That's it from me. If you did like this, please leave a like and leave me a comment telling me what you think. Do you think I should stay in the futuristic zone? Do you think I should go somewhere else? Any info at all is a brilliant idea. So, thank you, and goodbye!